devotional here and read something to you all. All right, welcome to have Dean with us today. Great. Yeah, Imperio from Philippines. I mean, just arrived from the airport. Amazing. So that was Manila to Qatar, 9.5 hour flight, layover, another almost 14-hour flight, and you look fresh. How did you do that? Oh, you did on the plane? Oh, good. Oh, good. You know, I didn't. I did the same flight. But I didn't. I don't know. Lenny, did you sleep? Yeah, of course, yeah. But no, that's great. Okay. I have just photocopied a comment here. I think we can go. This is from E. Stanley Jones. The title of it is Evil Stupid and Dull? Okay. We look further at ways of life that are not the way. Jude 12 reads, they look after none but themselves, rainless clouds. Those who look after none but themselves, rainless clouds, do they inevitably become non-contributive, useless to themselves and others? Down in Texas, where they want rain badly, someone pointed to a cloud in the sky in hope of rain, but an old Texan shook his head and said, nothing but empties. Are people who live for themselves nothing but empties? Again, the same verse describes the self-centered as trees in autumn without fruit. They come down to the autumn of their lives, the period of ripe fruitfulness when life should be laden with peace and calm and memories of life well spent. Instead, what do they show themselves to be? Autumn trees without fruit. The saddest thing in life is to see a person come to the autumn time with nothing to show except a decadent self. A verse, verse 16. These people are murmurers, grumbling at their lot in life. The self-centered are always complaining of their lot in life. They haven't the key to life, so they try to find the cause of their failure in other persons or in circumstances around them. They blame others for everything, but do not realize that their self-centered attitudes are the cause of their grumpiness and dissatisfaction. Of all the unhappy people on earth, the most unhappy are those who have nothing to do but to sit on hotel porches and think about themselves. Their aches and pains and troubles, most of them produced out of their own self-centered attitudes. Yes, we know this. He's writing about Perio here. Okay. A passage says that an unclean spirit roams through dry places. It is a fact that when you are unclean with self-centeredness and other wrong ways of life, life roams through dry places. Does life turn insipid, dull, stupid? And do you have to do, as one person said of himself, I have to invent more and more ways to make life tolerable? The inane stupidity and dullness of evil makes its devotees invent more and more extremes to get the same result. It is under the law of decreasing returns. Then there's a prayer here. Oh God, I am sure your ways lead to fruitfulness, to life, to sparkle, to joy. And I am just as sure that the other ways lead to death, to dullness, to sadness. Help me take your way, and help me to take it with my whole being. Amen. Amen. So let's turn to 2 verses, Jude, verse 12, that block of verses in Jude, because Jude is about the era we're living in today, the timing of our culture, where we are at in our culture is addressed by the prophet, by the book of Jude, and I think we see it. Do you see what we just read? Do you see it on social media? Have you ever read postings on social media? Have you seen people complaining? And have you seen that? We don't have to read it. I'm not on it, so. But I, of course, on it to the degree that I could read a little thread and see how people are relating to an issue, And I go, wow, like the world, the way people are, it's in trouble. Okay. So the text is verse 8. Yet in like manner, these people also, relying on their dreams, defile the flesh, reject authority, blaspheme the glorious ones. Verse 10, but these people blaspheme all that they do not understand. They are destroyed by all that they, like unreasoning animals, understand instinctively. Woe to them. Now that's a very good text. It says, they blaspheme what they do not understand. It's pretty profound, isn't it? Like they don't understand God, they speak against him, They blaspheme all they don't understand. They are destroyed by all that they, like unreasoning animals. I think that's called brute beasts in the King James. So then they are hidden reefs, verse 12. Hidden reefs at your love feasts. King James, blemishes, right? They are blemishes. So this is hidden reefs is a good metaphor. And they feast with you without fear, shepherds feeding themselves, waterless clouds. That's the Texans called the clouds who weren't bringing rain. Empties. They are empties, swept along by winds, fruitless trees in late autumn, and so on. So there's 7 metaphors there. You can check that out as you follow through to verse 14. All right, now let's go to Proverbs 3, verse 5, and we have the answer for life. Very simply said, trust in the Lord. Now, I talked this morning to one of our people, and just like relating, just connection, like I enjoyed the talk. And, it's kind of, somebody could be in a place in life where they say, I pray, but I have my problem. I read my Bible, but I don't. I'm depressed, or I'm discouraged. I am in the body. I see people. I'm here, but still, like this thing sticking with me. This thing that bothers me, or this problem that I have. And I said to them something that I realized last night in my own life, and that was, though we've heard it 1,000 times, but I can read my Bible. I know that. I know the Bible pretty well. Okay, I know that. I can say prayers. Yeah, I know I can kneel down and say a prayer, but this is something else. I need Jesus. I really need Jesus. Well, isn't Jesus in those other things? Yeah, he is. But I'm not, those are like things I do and things that I learned to do, and those are like tools that I have. But there's a storm, and the only answer is Jesus. You see what I mean? And that's what I wanted to share just now. No one has a handle on it. Nobody can master that. Nobody really knows it. It's just trust the Lord with all your heart. That's all. And maybe, if you think of problem, solution, that's one way to think. The other way is just forget about, like, I might not get a solution, and I have a problem, and it may not go away, but I have God, and I'm going to trust him with all my heart. And it could be, and we're Americans, which means that we really want solutions, like we really want results, we really want this to work, and if it doesn't, I'm going to move on, I'm going to find an answer, or I want real results and everything. But kind of like get adjusted to something else, and that is trust the Lord with all your heart, whether you get an answer or you don't get an answer. Jesus is there. It's about him, not you and me getting our answers and getting life the way we want it to be. It's just trusting in him with all our hearts. And don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will take care of you. He will. He will take care of you. Answer, maybe not, but he will take care of you. He is with you. He is God, and we are not God. We got to get adjusted to that idea. I am not God. He is God. Yeah. Amen. Yeah, Lord, thank you for this time in your name. Amen.